life of cops is a grueling mixture of boredom and danger. When a call comes over the radio, they never know where it might lead. In America, one officer is killed in the line of duty every week. What you're about to see is not a recreation. It's a few hours in the life of one cop, the night of February 18th this year. Baltimore, Maryland, the city of light and shadow. But it's the shadows that its cops patrol each night. While Baltimore's innovative urban renewal projects have become famous, this city, like most, is haunted by severe crime and drug problems. And whenever there's violence and death, cops like Patrolman John Smith are sent in to clean it up.
When you're on a scene of any type of disturbance or anything that happens out here, you call the shots. You make the decisions. And hopefully you make the right one. And you can't show the people out here that you're afraid of them. You have to stand up to them, no matter what the situation is. You don't want to talk to me?
Officer Smith patrols one of Baltimore's roughest sections, the Eastern District, from 4 p.m. to midnight each night. He has no partner. A 6-year veteran, Smith keeps it all inside, what he's seen and done. Alone in the dark, he waits for the next call, and each new radio call arms him only with uncertain information about another situation where there's trouble.
Honeywell alarm reports a hold-up alarm sounding 1234 Greenmount Avenue, Eastern District.
A silent alarm sounds at a coffee shop. Then a 911 call from the same restaurant reports a shooting.
I've got a shooting going on here. I need the police here right away. They in there shooting? Yes, right now. Did anyone get shot? I don't know. I need an ambulance. They'll be there. You need an ambulance? Yes, I need an ambulance. Okay.
The Yellow Bowl restaurant.
Oh, no cameraman, no cameraman.
The scene of the reported shooting.
Be careful. Be careful when you go in here. There's blood on the floor, so just be, walk a narrow line. Hold on. Don't go any closer. Don't go any closer, because there's blood and there might be more evidence.
This individual that's laying in the back here ran into the cafe, probably to get away from the guy that was shooting at him. When he ran in, the employees here heard 4 shots.
The guy, the one that got shot, he ran back this way, and all we heard was bullets. When we heard the bullets, we just dropped down to the floor.
The victim, the deceased, jumped over the counter in attempts to hide from the bullets that were flying through the restaurant there.
You're not to stay right there, okay? I'll just stay right there.
Our investigation revealed 1 shot or 1 bullet hole in the poker machine. Another bullet hole in the door. Sometime during his fleeing to avoid being shot, he was struck in the back and in the leg, where he ran in the kitchen and collapsed. At 11:35, Baltimore City medic units arrived on the scene and pronounced him dead.
He searched his clothing, couldn't find any ID.
The cops question some of the people waiting and watching outside.
Come on, man, let's get out of here.
They learn that the youth lying dead in the coffee shop is from the neighborhood and only 20 years old. They locate his cousin and close friend. Officer Smith brings him in to identify the body.
Hey, Glenn! No, no, no! Oh. Glenn! No!
The story is there was an argument that occurred on the street and it came in here.
I know the whole thing was drug related.
I think it's drug related. It's just an opinion. That's all.
The cops press the cousin for more information about who the dead youth is and why he was killed.
He wouldn't tell us any information. He pushed us away, and then he ran out the door. So we went after him. When we went after him, went outside, and we grabbed him and said, look, we need this information to find out who he is.
When the cops grab hold of the cousin, watching friends and neighbors get angry. Hearing a riot, backup units are called in for crowd control.
He called for help. The Eastern District officer called for help because he got, like, pushed out of the way, and I held him up on the wall. He was just emotional, upset.
The average public has no idea how hard being a police officer is. They just don't realize everything that we see, kids getting killed. They have no idea what really goes on out here. If you thought about everything you see out here, you'd go crazy.
A suspect has been arrested, but Smith may never know why this youth had to die.